you for stopping by. If you've seen my videos before, welcome back. If it's your first time here, I guess the concept for this channel is to discuss interactions between people in online gaming, um, which really correlates to interaction sons with people in everyday life as well. I'm sure it comes to no surprise to anyone that most online gamers are a bit introverted, and this gives them a venue to be something they're not, I guess, and be able to make friends that they wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity to meet, and sometimes lets them expose their dark side. Uh, they might be the nicest, sweetest person you ever met in real life, but they have a lot of pent up frustration and anger. And with the, I'll get this word wrong, that anonymity of being online, they can be whoever they want to be without suffering the consequences. Now, of course, most games will uh, govern content to a certain degree, but there's always ways around that. And if they haven't figured it out, they'll figure out another way to get around it and still make hateful comments, say bad words because apparently the young kids love that, and then, just totally ruin somebody's day. But you also have to remember that online gaming is not where you go to seek help when you're depressed. You won't get what you're looking for. If anything, you're going to get people who make your depression worse, your frustration worse. So if you're coming to online gaming to talk about something seriously, don't do it in open chat. If you have someone that you've connected with and haven't shared too much information, but enough information to consider them at least a friend, you could try talking with them. I don't tell you not to do that because not talking to anyone just makes it worse. But it's definitely not meant for open chat. You're not going to get the response you're looking for. If anything, it's just going to push you over the edge. And the sad part of that is that people don't really consider the consequences of their actions. They don't even think about it. They just say the first thing that comes to mind and then just walk away. So if they're ever exposed to the way that they actually dealt with a situation, of course they themselves might get hostile, saying that you don't understand and you don't know what I meant. Well, we don't. All we see is what you type. And if what you type is hate, abuse, disgust, that's what it that's what's seen, not your intentions, not truly who you are. And even though you might be hateful and mean at that moment, that's probably not really you. I mean, there's so many things that happens in a person's life that can cause them to say something on the spur of the moment. And it's impossible to make someone accountable for that, but you should be. It's like most criminals going, I was a nice guy and I had a bad day. Well, we understand that people have bad days. Everyone does. But you're still responsible and accountable for what you say, what you do, and if you break the rules or the laws, then you still have to pay for what that particular moment of your life did, and you just have to accept it. So I'm going to break these little videos up into sections and different topics, and I hope that you'll bear with me through all this. I'm not a public speaker. you know, referring back to that introverted thing. Um, but I just hope that you get the point and don't feel that I'm talking about you. If you happen to see yourself reflected in one of those topics, then that's just coincidental. And if you see yourself reflected in one of those topics, try to make it something you work on. Don't release anger about it. Unless you just don't feel accountable at all, in which case, nothing I can do there. But again, have fun, subscribe or like, make a comment, positive or negative. This is a discussion, not me telling you what to do. I'm not smarter than anybody. I'm not dumber than anybody. But I would like to know what you think. So thank you for your time, and we'll talk again.